Okay, so next thing I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about how to draw a pictorial drawing. Now, this is one version of a pictorial drawing. This is, what's this called?
Isometric.
No, close?
No, jokes.
Oblique.
Obliques, yeah, like the side muscles. Okay, now, a way of drawing an oblique drawing is we just draw the face, the front view, and then just draw things front and back with 45 degrees. Why can't we do that? How do they make sure that you don't do that?
Are you sure that?
What's the problem? There's a problem with doing that, and that is that for one face, it's really easy to draw a circle. But what they do is they put the circles, they always put the circles on the other face as well, and we don't have a circle template that works for that drawing. Now, in the year 11, I will not put circles in a year 11 prelim drawing, right? It's very common in a trial. If I was to buy a trial, it would definitely always come with a circle, but I won't include it. So what we're going to talk about is how to draw this shape. Now, first of all, we'll draw this shape just as though it didn't have any circles, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to use this blue line as my light line, my construction lines, and we're going to go there. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to draw our crow's foot. So that's called a crow's foot. That shape there is called a crow's foot. And what I've done is I've drawn this at 30 degrees and 30 degrees. Now, how will you do this in an exam? How you'll do this is you'll use your set square and just draw it off the side of the page. Yeah, you'll line up this set square to the side of the page, you'll pick a point, start, and just cross over. Now, you guys did this in year 7 when you did graphics, but I know that we haven't covered this a lot, and I'm only doing it now just as a cover myself, because like I said, hasn't been in the exam 4 or 5 years, at least at the time of recording. Now, how thick is my base? Let's say it's 10 mil. So then I go up 10 mil and I draw my lines again. How wide is my base? We said it was, let's say it's that long, right? That looks good enough. Actually, I worry that at that height I might run out of space at that scale. I will run out of at that scale, so I'm going to shrink it down. Okay, so I'm going to go up that same 10 mil. Yeah, we're good? So now that I've drawn that, I can draw this line across, and I've now got the front. Yeah, I've now got the front of my shape. I'm now going to go back, let's say that we're going back, say, 30 or 40 mil, something like that. Okay, so that's my back. Are you all okay with how I could get that line?
Yeah.
Yeah? So once I've measured out up my 10 mil, I draw up, I measure across 40, I stop, and then when I get to the end of the line, I can just join those lines up. Okay, once I have that, now the back of my shape is a little bit closer than this one, so it's only 30 mil. So I can get my set square again, and I'm drawing at 30 degrees, so if this is the horizontal, that's 30 degrees. And I'm going to draw until I get to about 30, till I get here, here. Now, back in the day, when they used to have a lot of these questions in the actual exam, back in the day when they used to have a lot of these in the actual exam, what they would do is they would give you a board that you could take into class. You don't get the board anymore. Now, we're not talking about it now, but it is possible to use this templates that let you draw these circles very quickly and reliably at the right size. So we can draw these quickly and reliably at the right size. Once I've got my construction lines, I can then just go over and finish my drawing. So now, small radiuses you can draw without having to use any templates, because you are allowed to freehand this whole thing anyway.
Wait, why did you draw on sleep?
Okay.
The next party we go to. It's like a fast.